Hey YouTube, it's me, Brenda White, and today I'm going to be setting up Clawdeen'S thrift shop for you guys. So, you'll be watching me set up Clawdeen'S thrift shop, and you will actually get to see how I set it up. And we'll be talking a little bit about the furniture. I'll be showing you some new stuff I got. And pretty much towards the end, we'll have something fun to add to this video. And then pretty much that's it after that. So, I hope you guys are very excited for what I'm about to do. And I hope you enjoy this video. And, let's get started. Okay, so these are all the items and all the accessories that I'm using and some of the furniture that I'm using to put in the thrift shop. And before we get started with that, I'm going to show you some of the new stuff I got. So, let's get started with that. Okay, so the black border back here is still in its original spot like it was before. That didn't change at all. And it never will, because that's pretty much a good spot for it to be for right now, unless I decide to move it somewhere else. This is pretty much new. It's from an old Bratz dollhouse that my sister used to have. And she threw the dollhouse away, and she was planning on throwing the pieces away, such as the pieces that came with it. And these were one of the pieces that came with it. And she was going to throw it away, but I told her to give it to me. I told her I wanted to save it and keep it. So, I told her I'll take responsibility for it. I'll take good care of it. I'll use it for as long as possible until I can't use it anymore. And then pretty much if it ever gets messed up in the meantime and I can't use it anymore, then I'll just throw it away and move on from it. But there were two pieces that came with it. It was this set, and then it was a bathroom set and a living room set. So it's like on one side it was the bathroom, and then on the other side it was like a living room with a flat screen TV and all this other cool stuff. So this set pretty much looks like this, and it was from an old Bratz house. Some of you might know what I'm talking about, and some of you might not know. Some of you might know which dollhouse I'm talking about, and some of you might not know. It doesn't make a difference if you do know or if you don't know. But if you're interested to learn more about it, here's what it looks like. So it has this long mirror and has some detail on the outside, and at the side it has details. At the top it has detail up here. And it's very, very pretty. It's very, very pretty. It has a little bit of some scratch marks on it because it's old. And it's a little bit dirty, so it'll have a little bit of some handprints on it. But I'll clean it off and get rid of that in no time. It has some shelves over here. It's like about 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wanted to count it just to be sure. And it has some pretty detail at the top here. And at the sides. I think it's very nice, and there's enough room inside all the shelves to fit as much stuff as you want to. So, I'll never have to worry about not having enough room to fit anything on the shelves, because it's definitely enough room to fit as much stuff as you want to. And it has holes on the sides from when you used to connect it to the house, but we won't be using them at all, so we really don't have to worry about them. And on the other side, you guys will be amazed. So we had this set, we had the house for a pretty long time, ever since we were younger. Back when me and my sister used to play with Bratz dolls a lot, we used to have Bratz everything. She was a big fan of Bratz, so she had a lot of their stuff. And I still have a lot of the stuff she gave me to this day. On the other side, obviously you can see it's a kitchen. So we have the oven, we have all the things that are usually on a stove or an oven. Well, actually, the stove is up here and the oven's down here. We have the counter, because it's only one. We have the shelves, and we have the little hooks that you use to open them on the top ones, and the bottom one right here. And this one is missing because it fell off, which is no big deal because I won't be using this set for much long. And it already has food in it, but if you would like to make things look more realistic or add your own little taste to it and put your own type of doll food in it, you may. Either or, it doesn't make a difference. And like I said, it's holes on this side too, from when we used to have to connect it into the house. There were like holes and little slits in the house where you would have to connect these holes to. So that's the reason why they're there. If you guys are curious to know why they're there, If you're wondering why this isn't like the rest of them, is because a piece of it cracked. So like I said, over time, this house really, like the pieces of it the pieces that connected to the house started to fall apart very easily. And that's the reason why a lot of things are missing or a lot of things are broken. So down here, there's holes down here too, because it used to be another part that used to connect to these two holes down here to hold the kitchen in place so it won't move or unattach. So it was a pretty cool house. I liked it a lot. And there's detail right here and then above the top right there. And there's a sink right here, and it actually moves as if you want to turn it from hot to cold or cold to hot, whichever you prefer. So now I'm going to turn it back around, and I'm going to show you all the new stuff I got. Well, it's not a lot, but I'll be showing you a few of the new things that I got that I'm going to be displaying on the shelves. So we have these heels, and they have hearts on them, and they're kind of like in a row or pattern, whatever you want to call that. And I like how the straps go across and they connect with the hearts. There's a little slit in the back, which makes it easier for you to put it on your Barbie doll. Then I have another pair of shoes, and they have a bow, and they're pink. Well, both of the heels are pink. One thing I forgot to mention is that there's a letter B underneath the heel, underneath both of the heels, which is pretty neat. This one is also pink, and it has a bow. Sadly, there's no... Oh, there actually is a B under it, but it's little, so you can't really see it. It's not as big as the other one. But like I mentioned, there's a bow on this one, and there's also a little slit in the back to make it easier for you to put it on your Barbie doll. And it also has some cool details, some squiggly lines on the side for detail and show and tell, maybe, depending on whichever they were planning to do it. Okay, the same with the other shoe. And it has a little belt at the very, very top. Right there. Yep. And then here is a little blanket, and it has cupcakes, flowers, hearts, and all these other cool squiggly lines. And I think that's very, very neat and so cute and unique. I like all the detail. You know, all the things that are on this blanket, those are things that I really like. So I like it a lot. So let's decorate a little bit. I'm going to put the blanket all the way at the bottom. The heels might kind of be tricky to put on display, but we'll give it a try. It's always worth trying. Okay. Nice. Okay, so the other shoe is actually leaning a little bit, but the other one is standing up nice and tall. So I did make some progress. I have to be happy. Okay, let's see if I can get the other shoe to be like the other one. Awesome. Okay, so this is how the shoes are going to look when they're on display and when the customers are coming into the shop to buy them. They're going to look just like this, and they can pretty much walk around and see whatever they see that is interesting to them and pretty much buy whatever it is that they're interested to buy. So we have a crown, then we have the bow heels and the heart heels based off of detail. We have the heels with the hearts, the heels with the bow, a crown, and then a blanket. So they can buy any of these items, whichever they prefer, whichever they see interesting that they want to buy. So I'm going to move it over. And now we're going to decorate the entire shop. So let's get started. I have my shelf. My shelf is going to be right here. It has some fruits and some cool detail at the top and some nice detail at the bottom. We have boots, we have a trophy, and we have a belt. Then I'm going to move the two purple chairs. Before we just had one, but lucky us, now we have two. I'm going to move them behind the... Whoops, I guess I'm getting too excited. I'm going to move them behind the pink shelf where all the items are displayed. Here go another bucket filled with a little bit of stuff. So far for now, we have a plant, a purse, and a bow, and a ring. And those are more items that customers can buy, or sometimes those items that are placed in here can be displayed up here, like that. But for now, I'll just keep the rest in here, and it's usually right here just in case if they want to look in the bin first or look at the shelf first. Here go more items that are displayed in here, and we have some random things that they can just get. Cups, maybe not. Pan. I'll take that out. But here go some other items that are displayed in here that they could buy if they wanted to, and I'll put that all the way back there. This is what we use to display different clothing, and I'll move that all the way back here. We have our Bing bag chair. For the first and second episode, it was moved to the front, but now I'm going to move it to the back just to do something different with it, and so we can have more room for other stuff. And that's pretty much it. I don't really have that much stuff to really display. Also, the belt right here that you see on the shelf, this neck piece right here go with it, and it's actually from Clawdeen'S wolf outfit from the Price Camera Action Monster High Doll collection, if you all know what I mean. But we're not finished just yet because we have a surprise bag. So let's push all this stuff back just a little bit far. So we have a toilet, and it has a cute bow at the top with some roses and some hearts. We have a skirt for my 18-inch dolls. Either one of them could wear it, and it's actually for our generation doll originally, but they can fit it because they're 18-inch dolls. And our generation dolls are 18-inch dolls too. As soon as you turn it to the back, it's Velcro, so it makes it easier for you to put it on your doll. Here go a cute little skirt with elastic at the waist part. Here go a cute little purse. Here go glitter glue, and it says be creative. Aww, thank you. Here go a folder for one of my 18-inch dolls when they start school, and it says new school year with glitter on the front and the back, and it says Diamond. Oh my gosh, this folder is actually for Diamond. I thought it was for one of them, but I didn't know which one it was exactly for. Here go a cute little jacket with some glitter on it, and it looks like it's pink and purple together. So it's two colors. We have two blue chairs for our thrift shop. That's new. We never had blue chairs. We never had two blue chairs originally, so I'm very excited about that. We have a little basket, a little shopping basket with two hooks, and it makes it very easily for the dolls to hold it when they're shopping in the thrift shop for something that they want to buy. And there's a pair of heels in here, and they're black, and they look like they might be for Jade or someone. I'm not exactly sure. They're for somebody. Here we have a doggy. Aw, how adorable. Let's see what else we have. We have candy, and it looks like it's Jelly Belly holiday favorites. I'm actually not that big of a fan of them, but they're okay. And we have this creepy monster eye thing. Don't know what to call that because I don't know what it is. A pair of glittery purple jeggings for one of my 18-inch dolls. Oh, it's actually not jeggings, it's actually stockings, because there's no opening at the bottom. Here go a brush. Here go one of the characters from Monster Inc., and it's a pillow, a little soft pillow. Here go a dance class skills learning routine book from one of my 18-inch dolls. Well, actually for both of them, because they both take dance class. And here go another dance class at Achieving Goals textbook. So it's one that's Achieving Goals, and there's another one that's dance class learning skills. Those are really good books to have. Here go boy jeans for any boys that want to shop for jeans in the thrift shop. Here go a dress with some cool straps and this elastic at the top, at the very, very top, with Barbie logos on it and some other cool details. Look like it's flowers. Nice. Here go a cute little cup for one of my 18-inch dolls if they want to have a little tea party or whatever. Here we have a pair of jeans with two pockets. Here we have a bug with funky little legs, Well, they're not even little, they're kind of big. And then we have the mirror. We have a pair of shorts. We have a cute little pumpkin. We have a hanger. A phone for one of my 18-inch dolls. I'll decide which one of them can have it. We have a hair clip, and it's green with cheetah print. Very cute. I'll put that in there. We have a brush. We have another brush with Ariel. The other brush is blue. We have an art folder for one of my 18-inch dolls. We have a belt and a draw to your... We have an art textbook for one of my 18-inch dolls. A homework book. And that's pretty much it. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I love you all.